Laura Siddle, you are a professional triathlete. I don't know anything about triathlon. Please tell me all about your kit.
Should we start with the basics of a triathlon? Swim, bike, run. I haven't got my swim kit here, although for triathlon we do wear the race suit all the way through. So this is my race suit. It's a brand new one from Trimtech, just literally released this week with these new turbulators. I was actually been wearing this suit all year, but they've just a few added little additions on.
Turbulators?
Turbulators. This is what these are called on the shoulder. So yeah, so for all that aerodynamics, so that's when we're on the bike in that time trial position. But also the fabric is almost like paper thin. So in Hawaii, in the heat, it's going to be super beneficial to keep us cool, soak up that water, but keep the body temperature down, which is going to be really key for that. Well, not only on the bike, but the marathon as well. So I'll wear this in the swim. I'll have it down by my waist and have what we call a swim skin over the top, just to help you swim faster through the water. And then after the swim, 3.8 miles, or no, not 3.8k, 2.4 miles.
You do a bit extra if you want.
Yeah, no, I don't need to do any extra for the swim. Come into T1 and we take the swimsuit off, and then this will come up over my shoulder, zip up. And then we come to the bike, which is 180 Ks, 112 miles. Factor slick here with my Parcours Chrono wheels. I ride with a Casque Utopia helmet. I would normally ride with the Bambino Pro Evo, but just in the heat here in Hawaii, I've gone for the Utopia. It's got more vents, so I can priority for me is to keep my body temperature down and to keep cool on the bike. May lose a few watts for those, the aero geeks out there, but if I'm not getting to the finish line because I've overheated on the bike, then that's not going to be very helpful either. Drag to Zero aero bars set up. I have a aero bottle, water bottle here for hydration, and a Garmin computer there. So normally for the race we'll have a plan of power, heart rate for different segments of the course, so I kind of can keep check on that. Obviously you've still got to adapt to the race conditions and what everyone else is doing in the race, but that kind of is there to keep me in check. Di2 on here, and I've got a Kogel Colossal oversized pulley at the back, so hopefully super efficient energy saving there. And then as said, these are the new Parcours Chrono wheels, 68 and a 75, and I've been fortunate enough to be riding them all year. They've been awesome, I love them, and obviously just released, so now everybody gets the opportunity to ride them, not just us, so we don't feel still special, but everyone can be special as well. You just get that extra, not just like the control and the stability, but you just get that extra zip. I actually rode this bike setup for race in we do a race simulation in our training camp, which was in Kansas a couple of weeks ago, and with my coach and the bike coach that we had out there, yeah, it was very exciting going fast on the wheels, so that was pretty good, and that kind of gives you confidence a little bit on race day. Shoes wise, I put
they're pretty cool looking shoes.
These are my race shoes, custom painted by Caitlin Fielder. She's a friend from Girona, which are awesome. So they're my bike shoes. We've got the yellow and blue, you can see, is kind of a theme of mine, which I've taken through the years, but they have my phrase, "Don't die wondering," and then on the back they've got the Catalan, Kiwi and Aussie symbols, and obviously their Union Jack flag on the back. They've got a few spares in here. Nutrition goes in the bento box and also in the back pockets of my race suit. As I said, I have an aero bottle here. I'll have one on the frame with hydration in, and then I will pick up water through the aid stations as we go. So 180 Ks, hopefully pretty fast, but within control, not overcooking myself. Come into T2 when we get to the run. Again, same suit, keep the suit on. I just exchanged the helmet for a visor and sunglasses. I've got a new visor with a cooling system in called Omnius, which is pretty cool, so hopefully that's going to be good in the heat. And I'm going to flash these up, some new awesome prototype Hoka shoes, and that's all I can say.
Are they those crazy shoes with carbon fibre?
They are, yeah, they're carbon sole, but they've got I'm pretty sure there's some magic in there somewhere as well. Secret ingredient.
Why aren't you riding a disc wheel? Isn't that faster?
Yeah, good question. It is, and if we go back to St George, which was the first World Championships of the year in May, had a disc and then the chrono front wheel. In Kona, the disc is actually banned, so no one's allowed to ride a disc wheel. I think due to even though, and you can go on the Parcours website, and we've done a blog about why a disc in the wind is actually okay, and you can ride it as long as you have that, shallow front. But here, there's a lot of crosswinds and the trade winds in Kona, especially coming down from Harvey. So I think just with the number of people, the race has just always banned a disc. So, but it's good because we've got like a pretty deep set of wheels, which will still be super fast, and I'll be able to control them in the wind anyway. So yeah, no disc in Kona.
So this is the Ironman World Championships.
Yes.
What are your goals for this race?
My goals for the Ironman World Championships this year, as cliche as it sounds, I just want to have a race where I can show my training and execute my plan and cross that finish line knowing that I gave it everything, executed to the best of my ability, and I guess did myself and my team, my coach, proud in terms of the work we've put in. I have, I guess, if cards fall the right way, sort of position-wise where it would be nice, but it's just this race is it's so up in the air, so much can happen, the heat, the conditions, there's more women on the start list than usual, which is fantastic as well, and the women have their own day of racing, which is also very new. It's the first time that's happened, so it's quite exciting that the first person across the line at the Ironman World Championships in 2023 is going to be 2023, ahead of myself, super fast. In 2022 is going to be a female. A lot of professionals are here for their first time as well, so that's going to change the dynamic. But for me, where I'm at, it's just I know what work I've done, I know what numbers we can do. It's being sensible on the day, still being strong at the end, putting all that work to good use, executing the plan and crossing that line, feeling proud that I did everything I could, and if that puts me up somewhere near the pointy end, that would be great.
Well, I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
No worries, thanks.